Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Happy Saturday morning coffee, my wonderful friends. Let's have some coffee, shall we? Mmm. The first sip that always touches the soul. Whew. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, yes. Oh, I forgot to bring the table closer for my baby. Yeah, bring it closer for you. There we go. So, how are you? Hope you had a really good week. We had a really good week. The weather here is always wonderful. It's just perfect. Just perfect. I like it. Real Florida people probably think it's too cold. It is perfect for me. So I like that. So, you know what I like about this place is it's the occasional people noises. It makes me feel not alone. There are people around me, but I'm still in my fantastic little bubble. Right, Jaxie? Here, here's your coffee. Here's your coffee. You don't come up here anymore like you used to, huh? My little boy. Too many pillows for you? All right. Yep. So, what did I do this week? I did lots of art again. I'm really getting back into all my art, so that's great. Um, I stopped watching the news because I only watch the news to watch for the weather. So I stopped watching the news, and now I just watch the Weather Channel instead because I don't need to see all that stuff, all that. And I'm not even talking about politics. I'm just talking about really things that I have no control over, sad things, things like that. So, um, and the thing is, I'll be watching the news waiting for the weather, and then the weather finally comes on, and I just zombie out. And then I don't even remember what they said 30 seconds later. So that's that. So I just feel more zen when I don't watch the news because like even like they'll put stuff in there about animals being rescued and this. I can't. I know it's wonderful, but I can't look at the lost dog stuff. I try to hide that. If there's people that post a lot of lost dog stuff, I have to unfollow them because I can't. And unfortunately, there is a Gulfport page that I like to watch for events and things that are going on, but all it is lost dogs. So I think I'm gonna have to unfollow them. People, get a fence for your door. Keep an eye on your dogs. I'm telling you, I don't understand why there's always so many lost dogs. I really feel it is the owner's fault. But hey, I am freakishly attached to this boy, and I freakishly hover over him. So, because he is my whole world. And if anything ever happened to him, I don't know. One thing I do worry about. um, if I die in my sleep and he sleeps in my bed with me, he cannot get off that bed. Does not he doesn't even have stairs to the bed because it's so high. He would never jump off of it. I was thinking of doing a ramp, but I don't know. He does have stairs for a couch if I ever get one. It's coming. It's coming. There's a whole big story about that, and I will get that story to you as soon as I can exhale. um, I am on day 54 of my No by Art Supply. I'm doing really good on that. I did get a little tempted, and there's a funny story about that. Temptation in my art chit chat video that went out yesterday. So look for that video, and you can see the funny story about that. But I have not bought any art supplies, not even books, not even art classes. So I am good. I have so much, really. I actually did a couple old art classes that I bought a year, 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago. I really need to start doing the stuff that I have before I go getting new stuff. So I'm doing that. Let's see. Oh, I finally got my Florida flowers for the patio. I finally got my bougainvillea. I've always wanted a bougainvillea, so I got one and a couple other ones that I cannot pronounce. But maybe I'll get some pictures of them and put at the end of this video. It's really, really cute. So that makes me happy. Makes me really happy. Flowers make me happy. So hurricane season is 99 days away. Can't wait. That's going to be interesting. But I have things in place for if I stay or if I go. The only thing I do have to do, and there's a pet store in this plaza. There's everything is in this plaza. There is a pet store at the very end. I do have to get just like a car carrier for him, for just in case we ever had to go to, what do they call those places? Or just to have. I actually had a really nice one that I bought to bring him home in when he was a puppy, but I sold it at the yard sale. I don't think he would fit in that right now anyway. So I'll take him with me to the pet store, and I'll just get one just to have here. I do have one of those things where those carrier things where I can put him in and put him right here like a baby carrier. And I also have a sling that I got when he was a baby also. I don't know if he'll fit in that either. But hey, I do have that stuff just in case. I have a bug out bag if I leave. I'm not going to stay here and that's the thing, I don't know. Category 4 or more, I will leave. I think. I will have to, I got to ask my neighbors about that. I will ask around and find out what's going on. So, oh, let me tell you, I have been, going to stores and stuff like that. Went to the new Aldi. It's really nice. It's just like every other Aldi. But I always listen to talk radio, but they don't have really good talk radio shows here. And I don't really want to listen to politics anymore. So I went back to listening to my country and western again because I used to love listening to country and western. I don't care what anybody says. I always liked it. So I'm not used to, and of course, I love Morgan Wallen. I always liked him, and I don't know a lot of the new stuff, but this song comes on. Next thing you know. And I'm listening to this song, and next thing you know, I am, as me and my cousin used to say, I am driving and crying. Man, I got all emotional. What a good song, though. That was good. So, yeah. Let me get my notes here. Let's see what else is going. So, what am I going to do next week? Let me take a quick break here. Oh yeah. So one thing I'm grateful for is that I have an Unlock Your Art Challenge workshop next week. It's all free. It's a week long. I love these week long workshops online. There's going to be a bunch of Zooms. I have a community with a lot of these women, and it's a lot of the same women I've seen in different other workshops as well, like the Woman Unleashed workshops and stuff. And I just love it. And it's with a bunch of different art teachers too, so you get to learn about all the art teachers. And I just love stuff like that. So I'll be doing that. Let's see. There's new Whole Foods is opening up on the 28th. I might stop in. We'll see. See how busy it is. Yeah, but I'll check that out. And then I'm just doing a lot more art. It feels good. I'll sit on my patio a little bit more next week because now that I got it all fixed up, I'll put some pictures on the end here. Actually, my kayak is like sitting right here. I was gonna do this while sitting in the kayak, but I thought, I don't know. The reason why my kayak is here is because they have a kayak storage at the end of the building, but everybody has assigned spots, and then you gotta send them a picture. This way, no one can take your spot. Like if you go somewhere, and then they can't take your spot while you're out in the water. So there's somebody in my assigned spot. So, and somebody else, I just popped it in an empty spot. I did not know when I first got here. So I've been waiting for that person to move their stuff. So they're nothing's happening. So talked to the manager. He called me yesterday and said he's going to put out an email. And then there's 2 spots where if people do not say anything, they will physically remove those kayaks, and then I can put my kayak back. I'm hoping I can put it back. What if he talks to these people? Then I'm SOL. I do not want this kayak in my house. I think I'll just sell it. I don't even know if I'll ever use it again. I honestly, I don't know. I mean, I'm on the water, and we have a kayak launch. But I don't know if I would go out in that water by myself. It's so scary. So I'll give you a picture of the kayak because I gotta take a picture of it if I want to sell it. Anyways, I'll get you pictures of the flowers. So things I Googled this week. How old is Belinda Carlisle? Of course, she came out when I was driving and crying. And because she always looked like the young, fresh teenager. She still does. She's 65, and she still looks fab. Still looks fab. You know what? I just realized. I hope I'm not messing up my microphone. Another thing I looked up is a quick defrosting tray because I always put stuff in the freezer. Because if I don't, I'll forget about it or whatever. So I just put my chicken, steaks, burgers, everything is in the freezer, and then I cook it. Then I take it out to cook. Well, I always forget to take stuff out to defrost. So I remember back in the old days there was an infomercial that had that quick drying defroster tray. Well, guess what? Everything that was on all those old infomercials, they're now on Amazon. Everything. And now they do have that quick defrosting for everybody. There's even a Cuisinart one. So now they're hoity-toity. So I do need one of those. You know me, I watch a lot of those van life channels. I don't know why, I'm just obsessed. And I thought I suddenly came up with this because people are always, redoing vans. A lot of people are living in their cars. And I have even seen videos of these guys that are living in, remember like the new Chargers, those regular cars. They're living in these cars and they're fixing them up to live in them. I mean, they're cooking in these things. I don't think I would go that far, but you know what I was thinking about? Nobody's ever done this, I don't think, is what do they do with old armored trucks? Wouldn't an old armored truck make a great van life vehicle? I mean, honestly, that thing would be awesome. And then you can go to Alaska or whatever and all that stuff. As much as I would really like to, I just don't like the drive. I just don't like the long drives. So, and I don't know if I could sit in my car. I tried to do van life years ago, and I bought those mattresses for the back of my 4Runner, and I put them in there, and I sat back there for 20 minutes, and I said, no way. No, I can't do this. And then even before my 4Runner, in my FJ, and in my, I had a Highlander, which was even longer. I did go, and I did spend the night in those trucks with my 2 dogs, Jasper and Jeffrey, once in Michigan, and then I was trying to go to Maine. I tried to go to Maine like so many times and never made it. Thank God I finally made it with him a couple years ago. And then I just did not like sleeping back there because I wasn't really prepared either. It was, summertime, it's 90 degrees, it's hot. You can't have the car running all the time. So I can't, I like being in my bubble. Here's my bubble. If I want to go on a little trip, I will take a trip to Home Goods, TJ Maxx. There's a lot of parks here that I want to start going. I actually should start going now before it gets hot and start doing some nature journaling. And take him with me and stuff like that too. Maybe I'll do that this weekend. That's an idea. Let me write it down. I'm gonna write it down. So tell me what you plan on doing next week. What are your plans? That's about it. But when I was getting my notes together for my Saturday morning coffee, I found these notes, a note that I wanted to use for my Saturday morning coffee on the last day that I was in my house, and I forgot. So here it is. I felt safe growing old here and secure. It was my home, but now I'm giving it up, and I'm not afraid because I'm not going to grow old in Florida. I'm going to grow young. And that's what I'm going to leave you with. You have a good week and grow young. Oh boy.